Hello, and welcome to Broadway at the Beach. We are currently walking toward what's known today as the Avenue. Some might just call this Celebrity Square or Celebrity Circle, celebrity shape of your choice. It has gone through a lot of changes over the years. It used to be a major club area. Now, not so much. I mean, you still have your restaurants and your bars, but you've got things like Dave & Buster's here now and the Wonders Theater, so it's definitely taking on more of a family vibe. Note to self, Bar Louie. Do you remember way back in the day, there was a place called Broadway Louie's around the corner from here? That was an arcade and a bar, 2 stories tall. It's been several years since it closed. I don't think there's any affiliation with Bar Louie there. It just reminded me, that's all. As we turn the corner here, you can see some signage for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I honestly don't know much about that place. Last time I walked by, the windows were still dark and there was nothing going on the inside. But today, it looks like they got some more stuff going on, so let's walk by and take a peek. You guys are open?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. 34.
Yep, it's 200 artifacts. Basically, so you know the Hall of Fame was in Ohio. Mm-hmm. So this is basically a satellite.
Oh, gotcha. So you move stuff down here and back and forth?
So this is only like the second one now. So
cool.
They decided to bring it to Myrtle Beach. And yeah.
24
so
adult.
Right now we got it in this venue. We're trying to probably expand it to this venue. So
nice. Cool. Thanks a lot, man. So, if you heard that gentleman's explanation, that is a satellite of the primary NFL Hall of Fame. So, they have several NFL artifacts in there, some exhibits, and it looked like it was $24 an adult for admission. And from what it sounded like, if it's successful, they plan on expanding it a little bit. So maybe we'll have to visit that place in the near future. So I wanted to stroll around and point out the new stuff at Broadway at the Beach. I guess you could call a closure something new. The American Tap House here at the corner, right across from Hard Rock Cafe. There's a sign out front that says we are closed. Finito. Complete. We are closed. Another one bites the dust. Similar fate to the Key West Grill over there. That closed as well. So the question is, who is next? That's a shame because the American Tap House wasn't very old in my opinion. It was part of the first phase of the redevelopment for this section of Broadway, which included the Dave & Buster's at the end of the street there, and the relocation of Hard Rock Cafe. If you're curious about what's goings-ons at Broadway this summer, check this out. Great summer nights. We got dance parties, performers, characters, music. Strolling performers, from what I remember, are stilt walkers, balloon making activities. And the characters were, last time I was here, there was like Spider-Man and Rapunzel, like Disney characters. And of course you got your fireworks on Tuesday nights at 10. Across from the American Tap House, which is no more, there is what was a Johnny Rockets right here. This Johnny Rockets location has closed, along with the Johnny Rockets location at Barefoot Landing. So if you're a fan of the Johnny Rockets and getting a burger while the servers dance tableside, well, no more. But I will say, if we zoom in here, it does say that a brand new experience is coming. Now, whether that means there is actually something queued up or it's just a sign, I don't know. What do you think? What would be something good at this spot at the corner of Celebrity Square?
Back across the bridge. Go down here real fast. We're here already.
So here's a sign with some information on it. You are here. Over here is the Hangout, which says coming soon. We might venture over there shortly and see what's going on. All right, let's take a walk this way. Ripley's Aquarium is off in the distance. The little chirping robotic dogs are here, per the usual. Those things are always annoying me, whether we're at the mall or at Broadway. Your typical Among Us merchandise, a staple wherever you go in town. Up ahead on the right is the Pineapple drink stand. I believe there are 4 or 5 of these pineapple drink stands around the perimeter of Broadway. Very popular beverage nowadays. I don't know if this is new. I'm not familiar with these little bikes, these floating aqua vehicles. I don't know what you technically call those. So you rent them from this booth right here. Water rollers, that's what they're called. Or other water rollers, those balloons over there that you get in and roll around. Either way, looks like fun. I see ropes around this general area. I guess you can only use these bikes within these ropes. Otherwise, you might get hit by that boat over there. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. As you may or may not be able to tell, I'm actually using a gimbal with my phone today. So if the camera angle is a little jarring or it moves quickly, that's why. Just letting you guys know. Still learning how it works. Also, to go along with the barking dogs and the Among Us merchandise, these fidget pops you see here at this toy store, they are everywhere. They're the hotness. They're like the fidget spinner of 2021. They are all over TikTok and social media. Hey, it's me in the reflection. How you doing? Hey, what do you know? Another pineapple stand. Only a couple hundred feet from the first one. Around this corner, we're coming up on the Paula Deen restaurant. Retroactive, the 80s version of Retroactive is straight ahead. There's a newish version of Retroactive on the other side of Broadway at the beach, which is more of your 90s, early 2000s merchandise. Maybe we'll swing by there as we make our way around. Good opportunity to get a shot across the water. No boats at the moment. Simpsons 4D across the way. Not much new when it comes to waterfront stuff in this area. Now over there, Handmade Knives. Not the newest place. We've If you watched the last Broadway video, we actually went in there, did a lap around. It's a very interesting store. Everything from knives to guns to stuff you could stab people with. That's what I'll describe that store as. All right, let's make our way past the aquarium. We'll kind of walk this way with a lake view to our side. What we're going to go do now is check on the status of the Hangout, because from a distance it appears that they are working on it again. As you know, they started pre-pandemic demoing some stuff and building a new facility, restaurant, entertainment facility. And now that we're in 2021, it does look like there's some progress being made. So let's go check it out. All right. Let's head this way. So you see that big empty field over there? That was Dragon's Lair Golf, AMC Theater, and Magi Quest. Or if you're really old school, Magi Quest was known as the Butterfly Pavilion back in the 90s. So that equipment out yonder, and the stakes in the ground, also over yonder, are relatively new. So that being said, it looks like some progress is being made. So this is going to be the Hangout, which is a restaurant, bar, music venue, very similar to Lulu's business model over at Barefoot Landing. If you're not familiar with it, it's a large eatery, large bar, and it's got some exterior activities. You know, your cornhole, your music, open field for sitting around, enjoying drinks. The Crooked Hammock at Barefoot also has kind of the same vibe. I don't know if they have live music, but they definitely have leisurely space outside the building to enjoy your drinks and snacks. As the lake water laps what was the waterfall outfall from the Dragon's Lair, we will pan over here and see the debris of the fireworks display. For 4th of July, Broadway had some fireworks over the lake. It looks like a lot of people hung out here on this dirt mound that was part of the Dragon's Lair mini golf and left themselves a mess. So that's not cool. As someone who lives here, and this is technically my backyard, hey guys and gals, don't leave your crap sitting around, especially on the beach. Clean up after yourselves. Come on. We're civilized people. All right, after that PSA, let's look at what I was talking about with the Hangout. As you can see, it's way more than just a restaurant. They've got a stage, they got a Shake Shack, they got a restaurant. It looks like they've got slides in the back. I don't know if there's slides proposed, but according to this sign, that's what they're saying they're going to do. What do you think? Is this going to be a good addition to Broadway? I think it'll do well. Staying on the theme of new stuff, the Grand Cirque is relatively new. As you may or may not know, this was an IMAX years ago. And the Grand Cirque used to have a show at the Palace Theater before the Palace Theater was damaged and demolished. Plenty of videos on that demolition process on the channel if you're curious about that. Got to walk through the building mid-demolition. It's pretty cool stuff. But now the circus show, the Le Grand Cirque, is now here. That's at what's called the Broadway Theater. All right, let's keep on going, see what else is new. If you're wondering, it is a sunny, bright and sunny day, about high 80s. And to our left are those freaking dogs. Always chirping and barking and annoying. Coastal Gem Mining. Looks like Nickelodeon green slime coming out of that water tower. Hey, what do you know? On the left, we've got more pineapple drinks. Who'd have thought? as we take this stroll and we walk past things, let me know if I missed anything. Is there anything new that we've passed that I have not pointed out? Let me know. Waffles and smoothies, freshen up. This is new. Pineapple cocktails, smoothie bar. Very cool. I will definitely be checking them out in the near future. It is quite warm out, and We Are Sweets is always an aesthetically interesting place to go. So let's take a lap through. Oh, I just got served. I was gonna walk through that store and get some air conditioning, but I've been officially served. All right. Now we're gonna take a lap in the air conditioning. Ah, much better. Okay, we've got some candy, some sugar, some corn syrup, some candy, and some sugar. Yeah, that about sums up this store. All seriousness though, there are some really good treats in here that are not common to your typical gas station or convenience store that are worth picking up while you're in the area. All right. That air conditioning was refreshing. Out we go. There is a bubble tea stand right here that every time I come to Broadway, I walk past hoping that it's open. Because I like me a good milk tea. And it doesn't look like it's open today. For crying out loud, bubble guys. They're never open. It's a shame. But if you want a baby shark, they're always open. But I'm not in the market for a baby shark today. All right, let's keep on going. See what else we can find that's new. As I mentioned earlier, this is the newer retroactive 90s and early 2000s. All right, let's keep on walking. Bird's Cookies. This is new. All right. We're gonna take a peek at these cookies. Hey, Dan. No, not right now. I might come back around in a minute, though. These look fantastic. Cool. So that's Bird's Famous Cookies. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna come back and get me some cookies after this mission is complete, because we have a task at hand. We are walking around looking at what's new, Bird's being one of them. When I visit Bird's, I'm sure I will record that interaction and share it with you all. Uh-oh, we have a TikTok stand. TikTok merch, Among Us merch, camera facing the wrong direction. It's all good. Like I said, I'm still learning this this funky gimbal thing I got my phone attached to. Confounded technology. All right. In front of us is the Broadway 360, so let's make our way over there, see if there's anything new going on with the rides. Rides look the same as usual, nothing new over here. So I'll pose a question to you guys and gals and squirrels and girls and all other sentient beings watching this video. What do you think would be a good addition to Broadway that's not already here? The first one that comes to mind to me is something like a Rainforest Cafe, because we have a Landry's right over there on the other side of this bridge, which is the company that owns Rainforest. Why don't we have one of those? So when I ask that question, I kind of think about very similar scenarios out to Broadway, like I think about the Island and Pigeon Forge, even go to the extreme of Disney Springs down in Orlando. Very similar, where there's lots of shopping and dining and space to walk around. What stuff, restaurant stores, do they have that we don't, that you'd like to see? So I'm curious. Comment down below. Let me know what those establishments may be, because who knows, you may be psychic and predict the next business to open up at Broadway. All right, let us continue this walk across from Ron John's. And hey, check it out on the left. What do you know? Pineapple drinks. It's been a little while since I've seen one of those. There's no shortage of pineapples at Broadway at the Beach. Kilwin's Ice Cream and Treats up here on the left. Not necessarily the newest thing on the block, but I highly recommend it. They've got good stuff. Beef jerky, Myrtle Beach. Multiple locations of that. This is just one of them. And what do you know? Pineapples. Pineapple drinks. They're everywhere. You can't get away from them. All right, I think the newest thing on this portion of the Broadway Strip is going to be this candy shop right over here around the corner. It's worth noting that this candy shop has crazy milkshakes. They call them super milkshakes. Very similar to what you see over at Crazy Mason, which I've got videos on Crazy Mason if you're curious. So let's just do a quick little look in here. It's your typical candy shop. I mean, there's a lot of them in the area, but the delineator here are definitely the milkshakes. So let's...
It's like a buffet.
Oh, hey, they also have pineapples, guys. They have pineapples. Just in case all the other places ran out of pineapples. Ice Cream Kitchen's got you covered. So they've got a cookies and scream, a cotton candy cloud, sea salt caramel, yada yada. Pretty much the same options you can get at any crazy milkshake place. My question is, are they using Bluebell? They are. I am a fan of the Bluebell, as my gimbal points to the ground. Sorry about that. So I would just guess that the quality of these shakes are probably on par with Crazy Mason. And not a huge wait. If you go to Crazy Mason and it's not the opening minute, you're going to be waiting a half hour, 45 minutes. This place, there was no line. Hey, fidget spinners. Okay, guys. In front of me is the American Tap House, which is no more, as you may have recalled from earlier in the video. So that means I've done a complete lap of Broadway at the Beach and attempted to point out all the newish stuff for you guys and gals for this July edition of the Broadway update. So, like I said earlier, comment down below. Did I miss anything? Is there anything you saw you'd like me to go more in depth on? Go in, check out, get more footage of the stores, things like that. All right, Dave and Buster's, you need to fix your sign. That thing's been messed up for quite some time. Anyway, everybody, hope you enjoyed this walk around Broadway at the Beach. I will return in the near future to check on the rest of the new stuff and be looking at your comments to see what you guys are interested in seeing. So until next time, take it easy.